Good evening, good evening. White Sage and Palo Santo, welcome Karen. Moderator Karen's in the house. Let me see if I can get there. Come on. How long I've got to bounce this because it won't. Some of them will stay in the windows, some of them won't. So some of them I'll have to. Right. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Sorry, I was at the window, folks. Hattie. Hey, Emma. How you diddling, my honey? Hattie. Healing. Heal the heart and soul with love. Healing starts from the inside out. Take time to process and heal, my lovely. Subscriber, Emma. You shattered. Karen's in the house. Is Karen in the house? Is she settled? Zoe. A union, either a partnership, a friendship, or a romantic partner. Hello, welcome subscriber, moderator Karen. I'm coming to. Oh, can't scroll. Kate Nick. Essie, welcome back. Oh, kittens. Medical, hospital stay, operation, or a visit. This was for, where's your name gone? Kate Nick. Zoe, broken. Not every situation is meant to be fixed. Move on from breakups, upheaval, or loss, and live. Take new chapter. Hello, Jojo. You've been on holiday. Where you been? So subscribers always take priority. So a subscriber jumps out with a request for a card, they'll always come first. Nessie, some lady come to look at them today. You don't feel, if you don't feel it's the right person, don't hand your pussy over. Oh, to the Lake District. Gary, thank you so much. Just become #1 gifter. And then we're going to subscriber Juju. Gary mindset, you are what you think. Thoughts become feelings, become things. Think positive for growth. You should have said that 23 years ago. I know. Juju, the world is your oyster. Time to sample some of its delicacies. Cassie. Thank you so much, Cassie. Oh. Step by step, Cassie. One step at a time, get you closer to your end goal. And they're wanting me to give you the self-care card. So take some time to pamper yourself, look after yourself. Checking in with your energy. That was Gary's done and Cassie. You're going to a music festival tomorrow? 5 days of camping, lots of experiences. Amazing. Amazing. Emma, Karen, are you wanting cards? I think Emma's had some earlier. Nessie. Just while I'm scrolling through the people to see who I haven't gotten yet. So always listen out for your names, people. Sandra Velez. Sandra Velez. Sandra Velez. Happiness, Sandra. What does being happy mean to you? Happiness is a choice. Lindsay, number 1 gifter, thank you so much. It's all about your mindset. Thoughts become feelings, become things. Think positive for growth. I'm scrolling, people. Did that one. Heather. Heather, broken. Not every situation is meant to be fixed. Move on from breakups, upheaval or loss and live. Hey again, Amanda. Hafsa, how are you, my lovely? Hafsa. Destination. Foreign shores beckon, a long holiday or a move to new lands. I miss you. Destination. Are you going on holiday or planning a holiday? New lands are calling. You're moving to Barcelona. Take me with you. Take me with you. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. When's that happening? Fiona, hello, lovely. September. Oh my goodness. Oh, wishing you lots of luck for your future in Barcelona. How amazing. If you ever want to live in, if it's got a granny flat, let us know. And I'm serious about that, Hafsa. I used to volunteer abroad in return for like bed and board. So I've worked in quite a few places. So there's a lot of people in now, so I'm just going to go to who I'm guided to. It's too late to scroll. I'm coming to Billy Blue. Billy Blue. Billy Blue. And then we'll go to Jeffrey, number 1 gifter. Billy Blue. Family. Love begins at home. Close family connections and strengthen your bonds with your family. Jeffrey. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Jeffrey. Self-sabotage, Jeffrey. Are you blocking your own success? Get out of your own way. Stop procrastinating and get living. Thank you so much. Oh, sending lots of love, Hafsa. Like, hang on a minute. Is somebody planning on eloping? Is there someone planning on eloping? Or did elope? Because I'm getting that song jumping over the stick. But I'm getting flipping. So is someone planning on flipping eloping? Or did they elope? to get married. Does that make any sense? Vicky, Mama, yes, planning to elope. Planning to elope. Vicky, happiness. What does being happy mean to you, Vicky? Happiness is a choice. And I want to say your face should always be smiling. So, okay. Can we get back to the lady, please, who's eloping? I'm saying a bride, but I'm saying a bride in a white dress. It's quite simple. It's not extravagant. And I don't know whether this is a hand-down dress. I don't know where you've gone. You're lost in all of the comments. No, like passed down through family. Like not not like a charity thing or anything. Like something passed down from family. Okay. You don't have to have contact for parents, for loved ones to come through from family. I'm seeing the Bible. What I feel like a sense of what I'm seeing, like a Bible being tossed. Being tossed. Sadie Wilkinson. Self-sabotage, Sadie. Are you blocking your own success? Get out of your own way, stop procrastinating and get living. Finley. Influences, Finley. What influences are affecting your character and behaviour? Are the energies around you positive or negative? Yeah, that would explain the Bible tossing. Totally. LHJ Designs, hello, LHJ Designs. So I'm just doing guided now, thank you so much. LHJ Designs, self-talk, we are what we think. What do you say to self? What do you say to self? I am scrolling, people. Lisa Russell. Lisa Russell. Linda, I'll be next. Thank you, Linda. Sometimes I miss things because it's too. Check in with your energies, Lisa. Reduce stress and anxiety with Reiki healing or training a healing discipline. But literally the message coming through with this is check in with your energy. Like, are you putting too much of it out and not on yourself? Linda, thank you so much for your gifts. We have destination, Linda. Foreign shores beckon, a long holiday or a move to new lands. Anne, thank you so much, Anne. Anne, thank you so much, Linda. Anne, intuition. Listen to your intuition. Don't think, feel. You have all the answers within. That was Anne. Shanette Cowan. Shanette Cowan. B, I'll come back to B. Thank you, sorry, B. Teach. Share your knowledge and experience with others. Teach, coach, or mentor. B, thank you so much for your generosity. The feed's going that quick. B, family. Love begins at home, B. Close family connections and strengthen bonds. Leash Bloomfield, thank you so much. Leash. Change. Time to make changes, Leash. Your current lifestyle or career is outdated. B, thank you so much, my granddad. Just, oh, bless your heart. Was he a fan of peas? This sounds silly, but I'm getting peas. Something to do with peas. So peas and mushy peas and peas. Madeline. Destination, Madeline. Foreign shores beckon, a long holiday or a move to new lands even. Caitlin. Overindulgence. Time to get back on track after overindulging in food, drink, or burning the candle at both ends. And negative self-talk and shit like that. Don't do that to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Charlie Burton. Happiness. What does being happy mean to you? Happiness is a choice. Choose happy thoughts. 112 people minutes. It's getting a bit manic. Anya, self-talk. We are what we think. What do you say to self? Make it good things. I'm sure I've seen some. Mina Aki. Step by step. One step at a time gets you closer to your goal. Kellyanne. Thank you so much. Tofu. Kellyanne. Reward yourself, Kellyanne. You've come a long way. This is like an angel's reward. Reward yourself, you've come a long way, and it's time to receive your well-deserved recognition. You're so welcome. But literally, it's like, sometimes that comes out, if it's not related to work or anything, it's like, we need to recognise in ourselves and reward ourselves for how far we've come and what we get ourselves through. So pat your bloody self on the back and reward yourself. Bear with me because I've just had the name Gemma shout out in my head. So bear with me. Your comments aren't showing up, Karen. Eh? So someone in my head's just shouting Gemma. Gemma? Do we have a Gemma? I've not seen a Gemma name. Purple Haze. Nessie's got a daughter called Gemma. Right, Ness? Why am I feeling I'm on shaky ground? Why am I feeling I'm on shaky ground, Ness? It's not demonic channeling, Robert. You are demonic for saying such things, man. Like, get yourself educated, person. Love and light to you. There's so many ignorant people in this world. They've not got a clue. Not got a clue. Wait until you pass over, then you'll know. So that's where it is. You and her are on shaky ground at the moment because I feel like it'll pass. It'll pass. I'm feeling smooth. I don't know whether he's telling you to smooth the waters, but the waters will be smooth. It will be smooth. Oh, thank you, Fiona. I have had plenty of evidence. This channel is love and light. That's all it is. Negativity is denied from our sight. It's like, before I even come on here, I am grounded, protected, and connected in the light. No negativity allowed within my sight. Any negativity directed to me is returned to the sender times 3, so mote it be. Blessed be. Namaste. Amen. The karma is set. This is pure love and light in here. And the people that come in and disrupt, you get your karma. I don't send any negativity towards you. You get what's coming to you that you put out. So that's my little bit rant over. That's my little bit rant. So we've still got over 100 people in here at the moment, and I thank you all. I thank you all. And there's no way I'm going to get through all of you with cards. And that's what the intent is. When I first come on, I try and get through as many people, and I scroll and try and get through you all. But let me tell you this, and this applies to every single one of you. Every single one of you. Sit in the seat of your own power. You have free will to choose to make the decisions in your life. Are you living the life you want? Thank you, Jen. No. So what are we going to do about it, Jen? We put so many obstacles in our way. When we're not living our true self in the way we want to. Becky! Beautiful, beautiful Becky. Good evening, good evening. How are you, my lovely? How are you? So, I've took the card away, and when we pause, we swiftly went down from 100 and something people down to 60s. You're good. I'm good. I'm very good. Bit of a topsy-turvy time, this coming up to this full moon. But it's good. It's good. But people, what I'd like to say is I don't get much chance because I try and get through as many cards as I can when they when the room's low. But there's so many people get in, I can't keep up with you all. And then when I try and say something that will benefit everybody, nobody pays attention. They're just continually asking for a card. When I do have the card put up there to tell you people what to do, they don't pay attention. So the universe literally is saying to you, what attention are you paying in your life? Georgina, it's very, very weird. A lot of people do. A lot of people do, and they don't understand where it's coming from. They could feel emotional, fatigued, teary. There's lots of ways these things affect her and we just don't realise. But the universe has had me distracted all week, training and just busy. And then yesterday it was like a day of full-on emotion from everyone, from everyone I was feeling. But it's Sagittarius, full moon in Sagittarius on the 23rd. So it's particularly apparently affecting us Sagittarians. Beautiful Becky. How I need to catch up with our beautiful Becky. Me too. I'm a student nurse and I struggle to balance my lifestyle. I feel drained so often. Does that explain a lot, Jen? See, and if some people can be having experiences in the week running up to a change of a moon, to a change of cycles, and you think what's going on in the solar system at the moment. Look at the solar flares from the sun. So what effect do you think that's having on our energies? It all relates. I'm not here to say I'm an expert and I understand it. I don't ask for information. I let them tell me what I need to know. I'm not nosy. But this is how it does affect us. And a lot of people, we don't understand why. And it was my sister that prompted me last night. Is there a full moon coming? Because I was she'll tell you, so shoddy. Looked up. Oh, yes. Yep, definitely. But see, I don't go into all that. I know I'm affected by the moon. But yesterday it was different. It was totally different. I've known all week. The universe has been distracting us. And it's like, I find study a bit like meditation. I'm drawn in. And that's all I'm concentrated on. But I knew between readings, garden work and studying, I've had no time. And then yesterday, I'd completed my course. And that's when it all hit. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So if you find yourself in that kind of situation, have a look at what the bloody moon and stuff's doing, what's happening in the planets, and where are you situated within them. Because we are all connected. We get life from the sun. And the moon it affects the waters. We are made up of mostly water. It's like, of course we're going to be affected. And that's not woo-woo stuff, that's flipping science, isn't it? But it really does. Hey, John. If that's what you want in Samlu, extend the olive branch. No matter who's in the right, no matter who's in the wrong. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Well, we're getting an open door, folks. We're getting an open door, so... Sometimes we get brief things coming in. You've just woke up? You must have needed it. But people have been having weird experiences too, which is quite important to mention. Experiences they've never had before. sensing things, seeing things, hearing things, and experiencing things. And some people are not being telling people because the word in case that people think they're crazy. So an example is an old work colleague of mine on Facebook. My daughter told her to ring me because she's never experienced anything like this in her life, and in one night she got no sleep. There was music playing, clubland music playing. There was banging she could hear. Her bed was moving, her pillows were moving. She saw children, 2 children. A lot of things were happening in every aspect, seeing, feeling, sensing, everything. And she had no sleep that night, and the poor lass was terrified. And literally, think about this. All I said to her was, have a think about this. I explained to her first about energies and stuff and how they're trying to connect. They're not really trying to frighten her or anything. They're just, you've had an experience tonight and you can't explain the heavy feeling I have. Literally, you have to roll with it. It's this awful thing that we're going on. But all I said to my friend was, if an actual person come and just waltzed into your house, what would you do? What would you do? She went, I'd tell them to bloody get out. I went, exactly. Whose house is it? My house. Okay. So what do you need to do? You turn your fear into like assertiveness. And you say, this is my home. If you're not invited, you're not welcome. Go home. Literally, go home. She did that. And I told her to think about positive things as she went to bed. At least 3 things she could feel grateful for before she went to bed and all that stuff. Maybe do some breathing to relax. She had the best night's sleep ever. And I've just posted that on our private Facebook group. She had the best sleep ever. She was woken at 4:30 with the sound of her brother's funeral song. But she stopped that almost immediately. She got up, put some washing on, went back to bed and went to sleep for the rest of the morning. It's as easy as being assertive and taking control. This is my body, this is my energy. Protect what's mine, send back what's not. This is my home. Protect its energy. And it's so easy to do that. But when we've got occasions like this, when this is not a normal occasion, it's not the solar flare and the full moon and everything else that's happening in the planets. It's just not. It's just not. And it's affecting us all. Do you know there is an old law that says if a stranger chaps your door and asks to use the toilet, you need to let them? Is that just in Scotland? Is that just in Scotland or is that up and down the country? I'm letting no fucking stranger in my house. You need to go and see a doctor for that, user. Do I have ABS syndrome? Go and see a doctor. And says, I don't know. Is it just Scotland, Gianna? Is it just Scotland that has that law? No, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a fortune teller either. I'm a holistic therapist, but I'm not a doctor. Do I want to play doctor and patient? No, thank you. Do you want to grow up? They've got some strange laws up here. Oh, you're telling me they've got a strange law force? Let me tell you. Very strange law force. Definitely a lawless country. Fiona should have said yes, call tomorrow and try and get an appointment. Fiona, clearly I'm not as quick-witted. I'm not as quick-witted. But you know what I like, people? I mean, we've got less people in here now. We've got about 17 people in here now. It's gone from 100 and stupid to less, right? And what I like about it, it becomes more personal. Do you know what becomes more like? It becomes more intimate. where people can have conversations, where conversations happen and people, do you know, it's reciprocal energy. And this is when things sometimes happen. This is when we can get loved ones through. The chaos is all gone, but people are communicating. It's like an exchange of energies. And it's the best way things can come through. I learned so much this morning. It was wonderful. It is good banter when you keep the circle. But do you know, even if the circle was large, if people are in with the banter. Nessie, I was so made up today. My brother came through. Oh, you're so welcome. It's like, hasn't he come through twice today? Because he's just come through before. With having me thinking I was on shaky ground, and he's like literally knows you're on shaky ground with your daughter. You're on in a rocky patch, but he's telling you that's smooth the way. Karen doesn't feel like a parrot now. I've just started ignoring it really. Like, because of when the card's there. But it's like, it does also say guided. But when people don't speak at all, then they don't show up in the comments, so I wouldn't know they want a card. And when I'm scrolling, I'm only looking for the word card. But when we have a conversation, it's so much better. We do learn a lot. I learn from you people. That's why I've been here since December. Everyone that's entered this room, good, bad, or indifferent, has helped me progress. Happy days. And did you know Doncaster is part of Scotland because of Durham? Something happened about 500... Hey, there you go, John. There you go. I was I was born in County Durham. Stanley, to be specific. South Stanley, to be even more specific. But I truly feel Scotland was further down. Further down than, further probably even down to there. Must have been a bend in Hadrian's Wall. That was so funny. Where are you getting all these things from? John? It's so funny. Oh, Fiona, did you get your message? I sent you a message with the link to the Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group for reoccurring subscribers. Because when we do self-development, I then create files and put them all in there. So there's a few good things in there at the moment. And tips to develop, like, how does my intuition speak to me? Stuff like that. But the other J, is it in here? Let's have a look. I was asking a few questions on the Facebook group, right? Just a thingy. They're like riddles, right? Spiritual riddles. So listen to this. I am not the sun, yet I brighten your way, shining without light, day after day. What am I? I am not the sun, yet I brighten your way, shining without light, day after day. What am I? It's not stars. It's closer to self. Aura. Your aura. Let's see. I'm going another one. Oh, here's one. See if you can get this one. Cloaked in secrecy, I tread where most don't dare, unlocking the esoteric with knowledge rare. Who am I? Cloaked in secrecy, I tread where most don't dare, unlocking the esoteric with knowledge rare. It's not angels. It's not intuition. Mystic. A mystic. One more. I am spoken to release or to invoke. A repeated secret, not just for the woke. I am spoken to release or to invoke. A repeated secret, not just for the woke. What am I? Close, Kate, close. But it's a repeated. Sweetie, right? A mantra. Excellent. Yes, Fiona, it was a mantra. Okay, yes. Karen, excelente. Mantra. Oh, this is a good one. Last one. This is the very last one, right? Where have you gone? I turn every deed, good or bad, into a cosmic invoice, payable now or later. What am I? I turn every deed, good or bad, into a cosmic invoice, payable now or later. Definitely K Karma. Gianna, the tax man. Definitely Hey, Sandy, tell me. Yeah, Karma. So I got them off Google somewhere. Hello, how you doing? Taxman, I know that cracked me up. Yeah, so I put a few of those down. So that was quite funny. But these are like me subscriber books. So this is like things that planned to do and that we have done when we've done, and these is subscriber control. So reoccurring members and month members. Because on the last day of every month, subscribers go into a monthly draw to win a free reading, full reading. You doing good? For some reason, has somebody got something wrong with the right side of their face? Is the I don't know. I'm touching the right side of my face, but there's nothing on my face. I don't know. Down the right hand side, like down by my cheekbone. Like down here. Is somebody doing something down there with the new? What's going on? Somebody got a bite or something? Your tooth fell out on one side, swollen. On the right side, Sandy. Was it on the right side? You were literally holding your face on the right side. I feel it's more Sandy because I feel it's like there's something. So have you got a scratch? Or is there something? Because I'm feeling it's there. Joanne's just popping in to let you know she's there. She knows, doesn't she? Our subscribers quite often, they just get people coming in just, yeah. Yep, they get their loved ones just coming in to say one thing sometimes, isn't it? It's just to say, yep, I'm still with you. I'm here today. Here's what you did. Nicole's the best one. Crikey. Her grand's always grassing on her. I miss my little family lamb. It's lovely to feel everybody's like getting on and moving forward. It's so amazing. It's so amazing to be able to watch people grow. Like, genuinely, it's an amazing thing. And the amount of times people were saying, sorry I haven't been in. Sorry I haven't been in your life, but don't be sorry. If you're not here, that's a good thing. It means you're living life. You just, because you're all part of the family now, you're part of Cafè+Soul. We are. It's like, Karen's my sister, by the way, Fiona. So moderator Kaz Sum, she's my sister. Joanne has been popping in a bit lately, but wasn't the changes you're having to make? Was it a changes card kept repeating? I can't remember for you. And we're classed John, Happy Days, is my cousin. He's got the same surname and family heritage. We've got the lovely Emma. We've got loads of lovely people, like really lovely people. And these are the people that we see like every week that are part of the family and are part of the Facebook group. Sandy, John, Emma, Karen, Amanda, Juju, there's loads. I think we've got 26 right now, actually. Changes in thinking, yeah. You went viral at the weekend. What did you do? John, I still haven't found the Facebook thing. I need to go on and do that. Totally went out my mind. Karen John's got you made a TikTok and you got 113,000. Wow, well done you. What did you do? Was it the boxer shorts? Did it go viral? I haven't told our Karen about your embarrassing a little bit. This is an unusual name that's just been dropped into my head, Jemima. The only Jemima I know is Jemima Puddle Duck. Two. King Charles unveiled a picture of me. No way. King Charles unveiled a picture of you. What, the actual you? John. Or Happy Days, the Fonz. I seen him unveiling something, but I didn't stick around to watch. It was on YouTube. Jemima the doll in play school. Oh my God, Fiona, play school? Which window is it going to be today? Oh my God. Wow, that was a blast. The round window. Karen, can you remember play school? Oh my God. What's your favourite? Right then. So why is this coming up for you then, Fiona? Could it be even that? Was that a rag doll? Tammy, I call my friend Jemima. I sing the Tom Jones songs to her. Change to Jemima. Yeah, so right, well, I've just been shown the rag doll, so yeah, then that's confirmed. We're with you. I have a feeling I'm seeing 2 suitcases, Fiona. And the only way I can describe it is like the seaside promenade railings. Oh, you said it, John. Thank you so much, John. I need to get me paper. I need another one. You live by the sea. All right, there you go. Okay, that makes sense then. This feels like a man. There's feminine energies in the background, but this feels like a man in particular. And I'm getting a symbol for when someone's holding on or held on, and it's two hands holding a bar. So do the two suitcases mean anything to you? One could be like a suitcase and the other one like a pull one. You had two and got rid of them. Is there something? Okay, so he's shown us holding on to a bar, and this is not that symbol to me is if when someone held on. I'm getting a pain at the top of me flipping left collarbone thing. Don't know whether it's a lung. Did someone pass something to do with the lungs? Upper respiratory. I don't know. It's painful there. Right, there you go, Fiona. Sorry, Ness, it is, but we're definitely with Fiona. My grandpa held on till I flew home from Spain to sit with him. There you go. Right. Thank you. I feel like I'm seeing a seat, like a garden seat, like a, you know, like a bench, like a, just trying to do it quickly. Do you know, like it's like a seat, like a park bench seat type thing. I don't know what the significance of that is. He had a bench in his garden, okay. It's little things that they give to validate. It's not like they're speaking full sentences. And this is coming through in images and feeling. And there's something, and the only way I can describe it is my left-hand side of my chest, where my collarbone is. It's beneath there, is where I was getting a painful sensation. So is that your lungs? Is it? I don't know. But there's something up there. But when I said lungs, it went. But all the little things is to invoke memories in you and just to let you know, it's me. Did it masticize? Did it? Whoa. I'm just trying to make this out because I'm not sure whether he's coming in. Yes, it did, yeah. I'm not sure whether he's coming in with 3 boxes in his hand or whether it's a 3-tiered cake. If it's a 3-tiered cake, this is a wedding. Or it's been a wedding that he's acknowledging that he didn't attend. You were very close all your life. So he's coming in. He's either got like He's got something three-tiered. I can't see. Is it a cake? It's a cake. He wasn't at your wedding. None of the family were. There you go. So to me, a one cake is like a birth, christening, something like that. 2 tiers is somebody's birthday or something. Or an engagement. 3 tiers is 3 tiers is a wedding or an engagement. Sometimes I see the topper, a couple. Sometimes I'll see the rings. But in this instance, he's shown a big cake, 3-tiered. But it's like, yeah, the sense of it was past. And you may have thought he wasn't there, but he was. He was. Was there something read out? I don't know what this is. Show me somebody reading something from a small book. I'm with Spirit at the moment, please, Holly. I'm saying a bit, so it would be at his service. I think it was at his service. Because he's shown me a coffin shape. So that to me would be, I didn't speak a word of Spanish, had no idea what was going on. Ah, right. Cuando, cuando, cuando, cuando. Did he used to sing that? What's that song? What's that song? Da da da da da da da. Cuando, cuando, cuando, cuando. What is it? What's that song? YouTube. Hang on. Hang on. Cuando. It's C-U though, isn't it? Engelbert Humperdinck. He used to sing it. He's singing it in my head. He loved singing. He's singing it in my head. I've just looked it up. Engelbert Humperdinck. Humperdinck. Cuando, cuando, cuando, cuando. That's what he's singing in my head. The quando, quando bit. Oh my God. Can I put a little bit on for you? Grandad wants to sing. Hang on, let's get rid of the adverts. Well, we'll wait till it's not letting us change it. Let's do it. Oh, listen. Quando, quando. He wants us to get up and dance. I'm not like, how I didn't. Oh, don't. Oh, no. Quando. Oh, muy bien. Oh, wow. He loved Matt Monroe too. Harry Seacombe. Do as you're told. He's had us up fucking dancing. How it, man? Oh, thank you, Grandpa. So he's singing that for you, Fiona. So if you didn't think it was him before, you definitely know it is now. Oh. Let me see if I can. Oh, you don't. Do you understand Spanish? I'm trying to learn Spanish, funny enough. Isn't that strange? Is it yo estudias español? Are you fluent? I'm trying to learn. I'm using Duolingo. I resonate very much with the Spanish language. It's like a melody in my ear. So I've been enjoying that quite a lot. Right, let's see. So Engelbert, well, lovely to hear from you, Engelbert. I like a bit of, he's a bit of all right. His voice. I've lost what we were listening to though. It sets the energy. I like it. My son is a Spanish teacher. Don't know how I can barely speak English. I just love it. I mean, there's a lot of Spanish in me and my genes. There's a lot of Iberian, there's a lot of Hispanic Jew, there's a lot of Italian, there's a lot of Balkan. But I'm 98% Celtic Britain. It's a bit weird. But the Scottish, like, there's just something about Scotland. And there's just something about certain people, certain places. That resonate with me. But the only place I felt emotional was Mallorca. Yeah. Mallorca's my soul city. Well, I know now that my last lifetime I died on a shipwreck just off the coast of Mallorca. But I cried in the chapel in Alcudia. I just broke down and cried. Couldn't understand why. It's on Facebook somewhere. The video, because I had to put the video on. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm crying like a baby, no idea. But they had relics of the Armada up the stairs, and I didn't know what it all meant at the time. The only place I ever wanted to travel, when I was young, I used to think I wanted to go to India. And funny enough, Dravidian is in, which is now modern day Pakistan, is in my DNA. But I always imagined the smells of the spices and the colours. But I always wanted to visit Graceland. That was the only place I wanted to go, Graceland. But yeah, Mallorca was me. I've always wanted to be in Spain. For some reason, I've just felt that was my soul place. Somewhere in Spain, I just didn't know where. But now I do, it's Mallorca. But Brexit put paid to that, didn't it? Brexit put paid to a lot of shit. And we're definitely feeling the fallout now, aren't we? But isn't it lovely to know your grandfather's around? It's just, I feel honoured and blessed every time. Okay. Why have I got Don't Cry for Me Argentina coming through now? Fiona, I never had any intention of going to Spain, but when I was 19 I was told I had a spirit guide. We all do. They can come through immediately, Lizzie. It depends on what they have, what's happening. A flamenco dancer? Oh, wow. Wow. I'm so sorry about your mum, Liz, but I don't know why I've called you Liz. I would never normally shorten a name. So if your mum called you Liz. But what I will say is, no, she's okay. That's what I will say to you. No, she's okay. Because they all are. That will come though. That will come. Your mum did, but there you go. That will come. The news will come. The thing is, it doesn't matter what that outcome is, how or why. It won't change the outcome. that it happened. But like we've just discussed, it's like they never leave us. They're there when you need us, when you need them. Definitely, thank you, Grandpa, for coming through for Fiona. Amazing. But then I did get the Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. So who does that relate to? Lizzie, I'm trying to hold on to that. She's still here somewhere. She's right beside you, honey. She's within you. She's in all the memories you have of her. So concentrate on those memories, all the good memories. That's what they take with them. Only the good stuff. You used to sing that, Fiona. There you go. That's just another one for you. Don't cry for me, Argentina. But it's I've just had I'm still a skeptic, right? I'm still skeptical. And things that I get shown and see and pass over, I have no idea what they mean. No idea. They show me things from my point of reference to jog something from you that'll bring a memory. But everything I give, when I'm with one person, it all has to match. And they're all specific things. He got us up dancing, I know. Oh, like as soon as it come on, he was like, we're dancing. I'm like, nah. I'm in my jammies, I'm comfortable. Like, oh my God, he's got us up dancing. Before I knew it, my chair turned to the left. Oof, and I'm off. Hello. But it's like a new life. It literally is like a new life. We're actually opened up to spirits tonight, honey. The door's open, and we've had a few visitors come in. And it's beautiful. And that happens when we're just chatting. When we're chatting, it's like reciprocal energy. That creates a connection. So it's like, so Amanda, anything for me, please? Nothing right now. But, you know, when we're involved in a two-way exchange, when we're involved in everybody speaking, it's an exchange of energy. That brings it in. And that's what I love about this. Oh, do you know, it's awful, Lizzie, and we can't escape it. We're going to miss people in our lives. But no, they're okay. It's like they know we have to grieve. They know that, but they want us to get through that as quick as we can and remember the good things, the good memories, because that's what they hold on to. They don't want, think of it this way. When we're in pain, they feel our pain. Do we want them to feel our pain? Or do we want them to feel our love? I know, sweetie, I know. And I'm telling you from someone who, I'm 59, and in the last 3 years, we've had a death every 6 months. My mum, my uncle, my brother-in-law, my ex, my children's father, and my brother just March gone. It's been hard, but we have to remember the good things. We have to know they are okay. They do. They feel our love. They know everything. So it's like, you know, like even if we can't be honest with ourselves, they know. They know everything. Yeah, definitely Purple Haze would still be emotional about them, stop them coming through. Because, if they know you're not ready, they sense you're not ready, you can't handle it. And sometimes there's so much in our grief that we can't. They want to comfort us. And sometimes the easiest way, they put signs in our way all the time. It can be music, repetitive music, saying repetitive numbers, synchronicities, do you know what I mean? They're trying to get through. Recognize it and just acknowledge it, believe it. Music, songs, there's lots of ways, dreams. And it's just being aware of it and not saying to self, oh, it's just me imagining it. I'm just imagining that. Because that's how we convince ourselves it's not real. But it actually is. You keep getting tingles at the top of your head, Amanda, almost like a spider running around. Yep, music and songs keep playing, pay attention. And then who does it bring to mind? Like, we'll see. That's another one, desperation. Sometimes you can want something so much, you're blocking it coming through, 22:44 on the clock. We can be our own energetic blocks to a lot of things. We can want something so much, but literally we have to let go. So let go. One of the things I taught my youngest daughter, she's 36, when her father passed, obviously devastated me kids are. And she was like, why is my dad not showing himself and stuff? And he had loads of things. They used to call him Apollo when he used to be a male stripper, right? And back in the day, she took on a new client at work, had a dog. What was the dog called? Apollo. She found a screwdriver in her toolbox. She took it out to use it. What's the brand? Apollo. I'm like, come on, wake up. So I said to her, okay, this is what you need to do. Sit quietly. Try not to think. A bit like meditation. Focus on your breath until you feel calm. Then think about the person you want to be in touch with. You want them to ask them a question. Ask that question to them. Be specific who you're asking it to. What's the first answer? What's the first thing that pops into your mind? First thing that pops into your mind. Without you thinking about it. Lottie, I went to a grave last year and there was loads of ladybirds on a stone. Not on anyone else's. But they try and show us in so many different ways. So, do you know when you say something, experience something, it brings a loved one to mind? Don't poo-poo it. I'm just imagining it. Just in your head say, thank you. It's like acknowledging that they're there. I know you're here. Even if you can't feel your guides, every single one of us have abilities. All of us. There's no one better than the other. We all have them. Some are just awoke to them, and some aren't yet. Some never will be. Why? Because we don't take time to go inside. Exactly. Ask and they'll give you a sign. And it's like, when we want the help, we have to ask for it because we've got free will. No, sorry, Richard, I wouldn't go into, even if if that was what I was doing here, I wouldn't go into someone else's energy to find out something like that. It's not for the highest good of all. It's an invasion of privacy. As above, so below. Consent. And that's another thing, the difference between working in the light and just working. There's a lot of people do what I do, and they're using any energy to get the answers, and they'll answer anything, not thinking of the consequences of the karma attached. So questions rich. If I answered your question, if I went in and asked that question for you, I would get negative karma and you would get negative karma, because we've gone and used lower energies at your request to get that answer. And many people aren't realising that's what they're using. They're not in the light because they're not working for the highest good of all. They're working for the highest good of one for this. And that's not what it's all about. But you know, if there's no trust there, you've got to ask yourself, why are you there? You were just going to say that, Kaz? Yeah, that's another thing, Fiona. A lot of people will come and ask things that they can find out themselves, and the universe gets fed up. Not fed up, but frustrated. It's like, use your free will. You want to know if you're pregnant? Go and get a pregnancy test. Do you want to know if he's coming back? Ask him. Do you want to know if he fancies you? Ask him out for a coffee. It's like things we can deal with ourselves. The universe wants us to do just that. Sit in our own little seat of power. Has someone had issues? Where were you going here? I'm on the left-hand side of my body. Wait, hang on. I don't know whether this feels like kidney or tubes. Endometriosis. So somebody got can't say it. Endometriosis. This is it. I mean, Fiona, I didn't even go into myself until I was like, had to, because chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia knocked me out of life. You do, Lottie. Nerve damage from lower spine and endometriosis, you're in agony. I'm bloody feeling it, man. Have you tried breath work and meditation, Lottie? That's what they're telling us. I fell downstairs 3 weeks ago. It's like, the body's an amazing thing, right? And if you think about, we're made up of like trillions of cells. And all those cells hold water, and water vibrates. And the frequency we think at and all that stuff controls how our body works. We can actually help heal ourselves. Thoughts become feelings, become things. We send our body, instead of feeling the pain and like into the pain, we send it love, we send it comfort. We imagine it, ourselves full and healthy. There's a woman on YouTube, Anita Mujani, I think you call her, Anita Mujani. Do you know this lady had stage 4 cancer in hospital, stage 4, end of life. She's made a full recovery, fully awoke, fully healed, and wise. It's amazing. I'm getting something coming through, but I'm not understanding what they're saying. So it's something about 24/7. What do you mean? "24/7." What do you mean 24/7? I have no idea what this means, and I'm just saying darkness 24/7. Don't know what that is. We normally associate it 24 hours, 7 days a week. But try it, it's amazing. We do Reiki here every Sunday, 5 till 5:30. And people have amazing experiences from that. And healing experiences. Jennifer. Who's Jennifer? Does anybody know Jennifer in the physical? Nicole, Baba. Amanda, your sister. Hey, Nicole, how you doing, my lovely? Fiona, it was brilliant, the Reiki. My dogs went mental when the ice cream van came. Oh, poor things. How you doing, Nicole? Right, so we've got it. Why are they showing me feet, Amanda, with Jennifer? Enjoy not being on your phone. It's the sister from another mister. Oh, we were just saying earlier how I miss like all the gang being in together. But I'm being shown feet, Amanda. What? But the feet are up. Is she off her feet? Is there something up? Her twin has her twin has bad feet. Did they swell? Because me too this week, Nicole. It's been a weird one. It's been a flippin' weird week. Yes, the swell. That's what I'm saying. Don't need to tell you that work's draining your energy. It's like I'm saying, it's like a head on a table, like a head on a desktop, as if like. I feel like my heart's got palpitations, Amanda. Like. Is this you? Have you been having palpitations, or has it got something to do with the sister and the twin? They've both had a bypass, right? That'll make sense. Okay, that stopped. Right, thank you. Seeing a train track. It's a train. Like a train line, train track. Does that make any sense, Amanda? In these threes, when Spirit are giving me things, I'm not prying. I don't ask for anything. You live by the station, right? I don't pry and ask for things because it's a free life. When it's a private reading, obviously we do ask questions and we get more detail and stuff, but that makes sense totally. You live by the station. He's just shown me a railway track. So we've got, I want to say we've got 2 males and we've got a feminine energy that it's like a mothering energy. So I don't know whether it's a mother or a grandmother, but it's a mothering energy. And 2 males. My dad, brother and mum. Oh, right. Well, they're all here then. Your dad, your brother and your mum. Why is she standing it? Why is she showing me standing at an ironing board? Standing at an ironing board, ironing is what she's showing me right now. Why she show me that? Hey, Squigs, how are you? We're just with Amanda at the moment. We have Amanda's mum, dad and brother and Spirit. She hated ironing. It's like a blink of an eye. She can look any way she wants to now. Okay, the guy's waving. He's bringing me attention to something. Okay. He's bringing me attention to a baby. She was blind in the end. She bring my attention to a baby. Your daughter's having a baby. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Is there a baby in Spirit also? Because she showed me a baby in, yeah, she showed me a baby in the physical. And she showed me a baby in her arms in Spirit. Because the baby's, it's as if it's like of light. So she has that baby. But that baby grows. Because we evolve. We do evolve. I'm saying what looks like a white, I don't know whether this is a cot or whether it's a white, like in the shades I'm seeing, it's like, it could be fucking anything. It could be a rattan, white flipping rattan. Who's in me flip? For all I know, but it's got a cushion on. At first I thought it was a bed. But it's like, is it a conservatory thing or something? She would say, look what I've got. But they don't miss anything. They literally don't miss anything. And no spirit is lost. Thank you. Ping, when an energy is created, even when it's gone, if like lost, it's not lost, it's been created. And so it is part of the energy, and it just evolves like the energy evolves. But I do feel I'm saying some kind of it's you'd probably have it in a conservatory. That's the only thing I think it looks like. I'm trying to fill in sketch. I felt that baby go before I lost it. Did you? And sometimes, yeah, if it's no, this looks like, you know, like one of those rattan cherry thing. First I thought it was a cot, and then I'm like, well, why is there a cushion on it? But she's telling you to slow down. She's telling you to slow down. For whatever reason. Hey Katie, how are you? You decorating? How's it going? She's always said that to you. Well, that's what she's saying to you now. So you've not been paying attention to your mother. Slow down, Amanda. Slow down. We know your cards have been saying that you need to make changes, especially in the work. So, do you know, maybe it's time. Make those changes. Slow down. Walls are stripped. It was wood chip. Oh my God. I bet it was. It was a mission. Oh my God. I remember hiring one of those bloody wallpaper stripper things, like the steamy thing. I only got a shot off it, didn't I? That wasn't funny. Yeah, especially with a baby on the way. And what she's telling you is, you'll feel so much lighter. She's just made me like feel light. You had a steamer. Oh God. So yeah, the changes have to be made. You need to slow it down. And that doesn't mean the changes need to be in work so you can take on childcare duties all the time. That's not the idea here, Amanda. The idea is you to slow down. Enjoy the baby. Enjoy your daughter. But you need free time for yourself. It's like, breathe in bed, breathe in bed. And if slowing down something she always told you, she's not stopping. She's still telling you. Don't leave it till it gets to a time when you're stuck bedbound because you didn't slow down. Don't leave it that long. Make the changes. Sis, while you're there, I'm telling you too. Changes in work. Yep. Changes in work. Changes in work, sis. Like, you need to be making changes in work. We need to go and rent a big house together. You need to be my receptionist. Me welcoming party. I know, Nicole, we haven't come to Nicole. Spirit's been coming through, Katie. So what we're doing tonight is we've just been chatting literally to see what comes through, and quite a few people have had different things just pop in. You're a good girl now. But it's when I've found when there's reciprocal energy, when we're actually conversing, it's when things happen, because the energies are getting. Oh, not at all, Amanda, not at all. It's our loved ones in spirit that are amazing. It's like, I don't conjure them, you bring them while we're talking, and when we're getting a reciprocal energy. See how it happens? When you just sit back and listen, or you just sit back and not participate, there's no energy flowing. But when there's participation, it's energy flowing. And that's how it's easy to come in. But with you, Loki's after lots of attention. Loki, where's your beautiful girl? She's so cute. I love it when I talk to her like that and she just rolls all over the floor. Then she comes, she covers her eyes as if to say, oh, don't, I'm shy. And I'm like, no, you're not, you'll love it. Have you been out for a walk today, Nicole, with the doggy on a lead? Or has Adam had the dog out on a lead with the bairn in the pram? Fiona and my dogs have gone to bed. I've got Ellie next month. She's a King Charles Spaniel. She's tiny, she's gorgeous. She's coming for a holiday for 9 days. Adam had them on Sunday. And the dog. Because I'm seeing with the pram and the dog on a lead. Yeah, took Albie and Bonnie out. Ah, my gran knows. Good lad. Was that while he got some peace or while he got some work done? You getting a chocolate cake? On 2 plates. Oh, so you could have a bath. It's like as if she's like, I've just baked this chocolate cake. But she's given you both the plate each. It's like half the cake each. Yes. Yes, she does. She disapproves. Okay, Karen. Amanda loves chocolate cake. I don't know whether... I'm seeing the shape of what looks the big L bomb. Oh my God! The L bomb has been dropped, people. Nicole. She's showing us like a shape of a guitar. It's either a guitar shape or a... What do you call it? What do you call the little ones? Yeah, no, Squigs. Me too. Late night treat. Oh, I could do with some chocolate. But Nicole, she's shown us, it's like a guitar, a guitar shape. It's peeing down outside. Peeing down. Ukulele. Is that the 4-stringed one that looks like a guitar, Katie? Yeah, yeah. So I don't know whether it's a kid's one, but she's showing us the shape, Nicole. You know what that is? What is it? Azul. Some scenic colour blue. Adam's taste in music. Has he busted some moves? My bedroom finished. It's blue. Ah! No, I don't remember, but yeah, brilliant. That would kick in. Is there a is it a birthday? Hey, Dan. You're always dancing with the girls. I'm seeing a figure busting moves. Generates such good energy, you know. Honey, do you know what? Nearly every breakup's horrible. Nearly every breakup's horrible. Don't focus on the breakup. Focus on makeup, yourself. Focus on you. What's next? Focus on good stuff. Distract yourself if you need to be. Bonnie's first birthday on 6th of June, Adam's 30th. Oh, wow. It's literally all breakups. There's not many breakups that aren't awful. They're really not. But it's like they happen for a reason. And remember, rejection is protection. Sometimes things just run their course. For one, for the other, for both. But what's for you won't go past you. Sometimes we're just in relationships long enough because we need to learn something or we need to teach something. But they all happen for a reason. So never regret a relationship. Never regret it. And never regret putting something into a relationship. Because it's all an experience and we're all learning. Find a new you. Find the real you. Who are you truly? What truly makes you happy? What are you truly prepared to give to a partner? What do you truly want? Samantha, my beautiful niece, I think because it was gifted, I think Nicole gifted it, it was only a month. Yes, exactly, Fiona. Sometimes someone leaving you is the greatest gift they can give you. We've been with Spirit tonight, Dan. We've had a lot of messages. We've had a lot of people come through. It's amazing. But there's a few times we've had a lot of issues with TikTok as well, Sam. Even though our Karen was a subscriber and a moderator, she should be able to get in on any live, even if she's not subscribing. She couldn't get in. She's no grassing you. She's so proud. She's loving it. Yeah, Sam's ex-leaving was the best gift she ever got. Thank you so much. But literally, we have to step into our own power. Are we going to let the things that upset us, when things fall apart, they fall apart, and they're not nice, and it's not good. But what are we going to do about it? Are we going to sit and weep and dwell in the past, or are we going to make a new future for ourselves? What more is there? What truly makes us happy? What do we truly want to do? And when you meet someone, please, 100%, be yourself. Nicole, if anyone can vouch for taking a leap of faith, it's Nicole. Exactly, Fiona, be excited for the future. Yes, new is always the way, good or bad. It's an adventure. That's how we have to look at life. Some of the things the things that have happened in my life is unreal. And, sometimes I'm still amazed I'm here. But I've had to walk away from people for my own sanity. Doesn't mean I don't love them. I can love people from a distance and be there when I have to be or need to be. It's very unpredictable, isn't it, Rebecca? Definitely, Sam, new things in life give you the best memories. Nice one, John. I like that. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Live for the day, because here is where we are. Exactly. That's 100% correct. We live, we learn, and we've got to move forward. It's like, exactly. Fiona, do you know what? I used to say that to my kids when they're old enough to understand, teenagers and stuff. Do you know what? I love you with all my heart, but I don't like you right now. Or I don't like what you're doing right now. Or I don't like your behaviour right now. Callie's had a bad dream. Oh, give her lots of huggies. What did your ma used to say, Sam? You can love them but not like them. Exactly, Amanda. Tomorrow's never guaranteed. Like every morning I wake up, I'm flipping grateful I've woke up. Many didn't. I'm grateful for the smallest of things in my life. I'm just going to plug my charger in. I'll buy a new charger. I've been on this TikTok-y thingy all the time. Baby charger. I need a new battery for my S9 because that just gets too hot, like critically hot, it was saying. But I can't be having that. Karen, can you keep an eye in the room? I'm just going to nip the toilet, folks. I'm so sorry, but I just need to nip the toilet. And it's either that or turn it off and then have to come all the way back and turn it back on. And the world turns. So Elvis in the Ghetto coming to my head. Elvis in the Ghetto. Hey Millie, how are you? Right, see, weird songs, right. So I've got Elvis in the Ghetto, and then we've got, it's just January. Sick and tired, you've been hanging on me. You made me smile with your eyes. You're telling me lies. Who's that song? What's that song? Song by Pilot. Does anyone know that song? Anyone take this? Do they recognise the song? It's January. Sick and tired, you've been hanging on me. You make me sad with your eyes. You're telling me lies. Don't go, don't go. MT10 guiders, don't be angry to me. You make me sad, come and see. You do, but it's just an age thing. I don't really know the song. Really. So I don't know how the rest goes, but that's what I'm getting in my head. January, sick and tired, you've been hanging on me. Has somebody still got the blues from January? Good old 70s. Like, it's called January by Pilot. Is it from the 70s, is it? Hang on, I've just knocked it back off. Googling stuff and YouTube's my friend when stuff like this comes up. January, sick and tired. Right. A song by Pilot. What year? 1975. I would have been 1. So you recognise it MT10, but does it mean anything to you? You were 5. I was 1. Oh, Karen wasn't even a scratch in me daddy's pants. I would have been 11. Oh, sorry. 75, man. So, yeah, 75. I would have been 11. I would have been 11. I was born 64. You were neither a scratch in your daddy's pants or a twinkle in your mummy's eye. I was going to say, I swear, my mum was 72. Are you having a laugh? How old's your mum again, Sam? Like, I'm 59. Oh, Karen's 57 coming up. Is your 57 coming up or your 58 coming up? Dan was 25, so was I at some point. Joanne's 52. Or 54. Karen's saying 52. Karen's 58 coming up, yeah. And I'm 60 coming up in December. Fucking 60 people, are we? What? How did that happen? Definitely, it's just a number. I'm 35 inside. I'll stay in that way until I'm 101, and then I'm leaving this planet. But I think 53 just turned in January. Right. Big up 60. Da, da, da, da, da. Would love to know when you feel your age. How old are you now, Sam? Like 34. Okay, so I feel 35. And I didn't realise I still felt 35 until I hit 40. And at 40, I thought, well, I still feel like a 35. And 35 was the year, it was the age I started coming into myself, where, I'd been going through counselling, training to be, trained to be a counsellor, doing all these things, thought I'd dealt with my traumas and stuff. I was coming into myself. I was at Newcastle College. I was having a good social life. It was good. Higher the number, it just makes us more sensible. This is true. And again, what is that down to? Life experience. And life experience it includes it all, doesn't it? It includes the heartbreak, the loss, the good times. Well, I keep telling people the cut-off age, was it you, Fiona, who worked in entertainment? The cut-off age for entertainers abroad working in resorts, for like your kids club managers and for your all-round entertainers, 35 is the cut-off age. I was still working up until 2019. And I only started work. Karen, I was in my early 50s, wasn't I? I was 50 when I started working for them. But it wasn't until the end of my interview on Skype when the guy asked us, how old are you? I went, does that matter? Does my age matter? And he started laughing. He went, well, no. Okay then. So I told him my age. He just looked at us. Like, are you real? But I've got no money, man, Sam. I've got no money for a holiday. It comes in and it goes out. It comes in, it goes out. My rent's just gone up to 702 quid a month. I had a band and was old at 30 for some gigs. Oh my gosh. Oh, honest to God, Samantha, it is total mental for a one-bed bungalow. It's ridiculous. But I've met many people, younger people. I've met many younger people who have maybe not had traumas, but they've been more mature in their thinking. It's like they're old souls. They just are. My granddaughter was one of them. She can be trouble, but when she's here and it's just the two of us, sometimes I want to bow down to her, like I'm not worthy, because she sees so much more. Sam, Karen, what did I say to you yesterday? Look what I was Sam's just put. Just sell everything and travel. Samantha, I'm trying to find somebody who can drive, who has a camper van, or who wants to go halfies on renting one, or buying one and doing it up, and has a passport and is willing to travel. John, my Aaron is like that. He's 12 and can hold an adult. Yeah. But and I've met many older people that literally have never grown up. I mean, my children's father was one of them. He was 61 when he's passed it. He still thought he was a young lad. He hadn't grown at all, 23, 32 on the clock. He hadn't grown at all. But most of us are lucky to get to age, and it is a privilege. We do go. He was talking to James at the weekend, and he was like, wow, he's amazing. Oh. But it is. It's like our Michael was, Karen. I remember my nephew Michael, 3-year-old. I just have these images with a flipping newspaper, man, reading a newspaper. He was like, Karen, how old was he when he said he wanted to be Prime Minister? But quite often, Do you say there was a reason? Do you think there was a reason that back in the day children were seen and not heard? Do you think there was a specific reason? Because I do. My son has these genes too. His energy seems very grounded, actually, Sam. Very grounded in... he was 4 when he asked if he could be Prime Minister when he grew up. That's mad. Our childhoods were great, no phones or computers. Yes, plenty of outdoor time. Me and our Karen were never in the house. Mad how culture changes. I say the younger generation is snowflakes. Talks like he's 40. But it's like, do you know, where's he got that from, Sam? Do you know he's been nurtured? Yes, we come into this world sometimes with a lot of just inner stuff, but we have people who bring us up and listen to. Exactly, Fiona. That's a big part, listening. You're very lucky how well he's turned out. Yeah. Life's constantly changing, isn't it? It's a constant cycle. Well, this is it. And the wonder what's happening with kids, the influence. We see it as adults. We see adults being broken by media influence on this social media malarkey. We see adults being broken, yet we allow our children to have the phones and have the social medias. But it is, like Sam's saying, it's evolution. It's progression. It's the way we're going, but it can be a double-edged sword. Dan, honestly, I hate that I grew up on the internet. The amount of stuff that's out there, some of it's fucking terrifying. I don't know whether anybody's heard of the Guardians of the North. The Guardians of the North. My granddaughter, she's just turned 15 now, our Holly, she's watched a few of their videos on YouTube, and then I came across them. They are kind of, you have, Sam, I seen a video and there was an Asian man, he only looked in his early 30s, maybe his late 20s, early 30s. He travelled up from Dalton on the train. They met him outside a Newcastle train station, and they said, "You've come to meet 3 young people." "No, I haven't." "3 young girls." "Yes, you have." "No, I haven't." One was supposed to be 12 and the other 2, 13. He'd been telling them what to do, what to get in and stuff like this. He'd come to meet these people. But what he'd come to meet was 1 adult woman and 2 adult men who had already called the police, and the police were on the way. It's scary. Yeah. It's very scary, though. Well, yeah, if you think for everyone they catch, Sam, how many more is there? What are these sick people? Like, what is this fucking sickness? Amanda working children's mental health and social media is dire. Do you know what? If social media had been around when I was a kid, I probably wouldn't be here. Karen possibly wouldn't have been here either. We wouldn't have been here. Literally. Because I think it would have, would have finished us. Hey. 15? The world is totally crazy. But again, we can't think of the world as the world because we can only take account of what we do ourselves and our people. And unfortunately, a lot of people are too scared to speak out and speak up. And a lot of our children, God, how old is the Ben, Sam? Like my granddaughter Holly's just turned 15. So when COVID lockdown, she was our last year of juniors. So she didn't get to finish her juniors. She didn't get to say goodbye to that age group. And then at transition, she was locked down. So she was separated from her friends and the school. She was separated from her family. And then she had to go into senior school and meet all these new people and everything. That Ben suffered bad anxiety. She's still seeing a counsellor. Yeah, it affected a lot of children, but particularly those that were transferring, because I've spoken to teachers, those that were transferring from juniors up to the senior level, it particularly hit those children. Because they've gone from being children into a more, like teenage environment. They've gone from being kids, like Bens, to this teenage environment. This would have been deemed as witchcraft years ago. We opening our mind now. Yeah. A lot more people are opening their mind. But a lot more evidence about things that aren't true are coming forward too, about other stuff that people have been believing for years. From year 5 to year 7. But these things can really affect. There's a lot of things can affect kids, and we've got to consciously think about them all the time. Squids. My partner's granddaughter transitioned during lockdown in high school has been a struggle. It is. Well, this is it. And I think experiences change us more than people talking or blah, blah, blah. My sister's here, so she'll tell you, I've seen things and stuff since I was very small, since I was little. The furthest back I can go back is to my first experience seeing my grandfather. And there's 2 years difference between me and my sister Karen, so we were both in Nana's house, in Nana's spare room. My granddad died when I was 5. She was definitely older than 3. So I'm reckoning I was around 7 and she was around 5 as my earliest memory of first seeing something. You know what I'm going to say? What am I going to say? That was my first memory. So, and then, I've seen physical fingers. I've seen all sorts, felt all sorts, knew all sorts. And I was terrified, Karen, wasn't I? Absolutely terrified. Totally. Lots of kids with anxiety, boys as well as girls, and self-harming became very popular. Self-harming with the young teenage, and some parents might not even know because they hide it so well, the tops of their thighs and stuff. And I lived the rest, literally I wore black nearly all my life. Like, blending in, hiding in black, hiding in the blank blackness. And literally let people destroy me for years before I started walking away, because I was getting destroyed, and I had a family, and I had to teach my children right from wrong. My kids have kept me strong in my life. That's what kept me strong. What kept me going. And the warrior in me the warrior. The warrior that says you don't bloody give up. You have to keep going. You have to find a way. Doesn't matter what. There's always a way. Yeah, well, my guides tell me I've broken a cycle in the family lineage in a lot of different ways. And some of those ways might have broken a family, but it's broken a chain of events. That may have continued. It is, Sam, if we can make those changes. It's, but if we think about how prevalent social media is now, and how much adults are on it as much as kids are on it. What are kids learning? Are they learning anything from their adult? Are we just learning everything from on here? I sometimes feel, guess what I saw on TikTok? I saw this dude, and I'm like, is it fact? Is it fact? Like, before we start talking about it, go and look at it. Find some factual information from someone who's got no investment in it. Dan, you beauty. Fiona, I've been trying to find my way after the horror of my childhood all my life. Me too. That's why I went into counselling myself in my early 30s. It wasn't until my early 30s. And then I trained to be a counsellor. I went to Newcastle College. Did you used to believe everything off YouTube? I saw on YouTube, or I saw it. I'd say, no, don't believe everything you say or hear. The grandkids have done it. But I've seen the person. No, you've got AI now, man. You've got AI. You don't even know who you're looking at. And you've got so many filters. So, he speaks half American. Why did they do that? Our Holly and Ruby have both gone through that phase because they watch American bloody kids, that's what. Isn't it? Because when we were around the pool on holiday, a young lass was so engrossed in her phone she didn't see her little boy struggling in the pool. My God. The trash. Put it in the trash. One of your lasses dragged him up and out the pool. It's ridiculous, man. He says male. Oh my God. Jello. Our Ruby says cotton candy instead of candy floss because we say candy floss. She says cotton candy. Sidewalk. Our Holly used to say panda in an Australian accent. Panda. And I used to say, why do you say panda in an Australian accent? It's not. I'm like, it is. Panda. She was saying it in an Australian accent. Panda. It's not panda. It's a panda. Panda. This is so funny. But it's what they're watching. It's whatever they're watching. I love the fact our Ruby started watching Lilo and Stitch. She loves Lilo and Stitch. And it's based in Hawaii, isn't it? It's all Elvis music. He says aqua instead of aqua. You think I say John and you think I say John in a Scottish accent. John. John. Are you mad about Stitch? So is our Ruby is. Some American words are so ingrained in my brain. I just come up with it. There's no changing me now. See? John. Dan. Like me learning the Spanish, right? I've been learning the Spanish. And you know when you're learning a language, I mean, sometimes I look at the English language and I say, why the fuck is that word spelt like that? What's the point of that? Why is them letters in? You don't say them. So anyway, the word for party and the word for game and stuff in Spanish, it doesn't compute. it doesn't compute. And I'm like, that's a hell of a long fucking word for a small word. No, it wasn't fiesta. Oh, well, it wasn't party then. It wasn't party. What was it? It's just weird. And sickness. Mal. That doesn't invoke the thought of being sick in my head. I am, Sam. And sometimes it's the pronunciation. Sometimes the voices, whoever, because the voices change, don't they? So sometimes, like yo, sounds like Joe. Sometimes it sounds like yo. So I'm like, well, which way am I supposed to be fucking saying this? But I got to the top of the leaderboard. I got to number 1 on Duolingo, and then I swiftly dropped to number 6. They say the sentence in the wrong order, like I can't think off the top of my head. South American Spanish. South American Spanish. Let's have something. But you know how some words stick in your head, don't they? And some sentences stick in your head. And when I go abroad, I always try and learn a please, a thank you and stuff, and where is. But things like give us me words. Give us me words. Speak. No, I don't want to speak. Oh, and words. Disfruta. What do you think disfruta means? When is aquí para que you came here? You came here why? Aquí I know is here. Para for que what? Why? El baño bathroom. The bathroom is here. That's what stuck in our Samantha said. The baño is here. But disfruta. It's got nothing to do with fruit. It means enjoy or enjoying. Disfruta. Okay, John, thank you so much. Sleep well, cuz. Oh, listen to this one. Right. This is a long-ass way of saying weekend. Fin de semana. Weekend. 3 words to say one. My something is something tonight. Also, can someone explain to me why Portuguese is Spanish, but not? There's a bit of things going through if you look at some of the words in all the different places. Who's feeling sick? Who's feeling sick in the stomach? Listen, what's this one? Película. A movie? But how does this happen? That's semana, which was part of the weekend thing, right? It then says semana, week, allowance, pocket, money. What the heck? Semana. Water, please. But quite a lot of the words you can get, you see? This is what I mean. So, but this word, divertido, that to me is like, oh, there's a diversion somewhere. There's a diversion somewhere. But it's not. It's fun. That long word means fun. It's mad. Viernes, I keep forgetting Friday. I get lunes, martes, miércoles. I forgot Thursday and Friday. Sábado, jueves, Thursday. Cumpleaños. Is it Feliz Cumpleaños for happy birthday, or is it Cumpleaños Feliz? Day is dear. Today, oi. Oi! Lunes. Oh, that was it. Partido. Partido. That tells me there's a partition somewhere. That's what I'm that's what I'm saying in my head. Partido. There's a partition somewhere. But no, it means game, match. There, departed. That's what it means to me, departed. Feliz cumpleaños. Cuando? When? Oi, today or nowadays? Exactly, Sam, exactly. So when it reminds us of something, and some of them sound so simple, like football. Also, using, use, that makes sense to me. Usas, that makes sense. It's when to use them. Even the words like escribe is understandable. Scribe, right. But when they've got no connection at all, I find it difficult. I've got to try and think of something like Sam's saying. It helps to learn if it reminds you of something. And that's what some of the words I have difficulty doing. Uso is, as in wearing, is South American. Huevo, I wear. So is Duolingo American Spanish? Is that what you're saying, Fiona? Is there any good one I can use? I used to use Before You Know It. That's where I was learning Turkish. Right, got you. Okay, so it is good, but it's like if it's not the norm. Yeah. I used to have the Berlitz on tape and the books, and I did have a Spanish girl come and stay from. She was from. Oh, I can't remember, but she was coming up to do her A-levels, and she stayed with me for a month. Oh, does it let you choose, Sam? I'll have to have a look. I'd love to live in Spain. Do you drive, Sam? Do you drive? Do you fancy living in a caravan, in a camper van with your Auntie Chrissy? If you go onto the website, honey, it'll tell you everything. Sorry, there's a link on my bio. La cuenta, por favor. Is that with a Q? Or is it with a C? The bill, please. Yeah, much easier to learn when you live there. Yeah, I thought it was a C, Fiona. C! I'm good at Summit. I know this one. Yo necesitas dinero. De dinero. El dinero or de dinero? Es dinero. De dinero. I need money. I need money. Don't we all? We do. But the thing is, when I put the Q in Dan, that's how I know it was the C. When I put the Q in Duolingo, it still accepted it as correct. Because it still sounds the same, I think, as well. But I can read Spanish better than I can write it. Even when I was working in British Airways, I remember having to. I was the only one that could put a few Spanish words together to ring a Spanish customer whose case was delayed. And I only knew how to ask if they spoke English. Habla inglés. And they did a little bit, so I managed to get through, really. And any words I could remember, I said. But they couldn't even do that. Hey, I know no French, right? The only French I knew was Je m'appelle Christine. That's all I knew. And I'm talking to a woman in here one night. I can't remember who it was. And I can't remember what we were talking about. And all of a sudden, I went, Parlez-vous français? And I went, what the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? So I had to look it up on Google. I think that was, do you speak French? But there was a French connection, and I didn't know that. And it was the spirit asking me, did I speak French? I used to get in trouble for speaking Spanish. The only language I've gotten, well, I have not gotten into trouble really, but was sign language. One of the deaf students who was part of the, I don't know what she was actually. I think she was, I don't know whether she was a support for the teacher who was also deaf. But she was learning us, she had cerebral palsy as well. She was learning us swear words and sign. Exactly, Sam. Exactly. You never hear anybody saying, oh, let's move to Germany. Spain. You got a lot of Brits move to Spain. I mean, they do go to the southern France, I suppose, and buy chateaus and stuff. Chateaus. But it would be nice to have that option, wouldn't it? But that's one of the beautiful things I like about the internet. We can constantly keep learning. Yeah, I'd love to learn German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Is it one of the most used? Haley used to be very good at German. My eldest daughter, she took German at school, and she went over. She stayed in a hotel on the Rhine with the school, and she ended up She learned quite a lot from the people who ran it. She was helping them out in the little restaurant and everything. She loved it. Jade did as well, Sam. You had a German teacher teaching you French. How did that sound? Harsh. But I've spoken to people who live in Germany. I've got to say, I don't know what parts of Germany. When I used to work at the Evening Chronicle, there was a guy who used to ring up every year to put a notice in the paper. And he was British. He'd moved over there. And the things he used to say, he loved it. Absolutely loved the place. It's a very abrupt, strong language. But a lot of it, again, a lot of the words can be similar to ours. The Dutch and everything, it's a strong language. You literally skip that class. Achtung, baby. But I try to learn hello. Like in Turkish, what was that? Merhaba. Günaydın would be good morning. İyi akşamlar, good evening. Is it Lütfen for please? It's either Lütfen or Luften. I've not been for a while, so I've not brushed up on it. And to Teşekkürler ederim. I can't say it, so the slang Saul for thank you. Spent 7 weeks in Moncarapaccio in Portugal, but never learned any Portuguese because there was nobody there Portuguese. You want to Turkey soon? Whereabouts are you going, Sam? I loved it. And it's not a place I wanted to go. I went because my friend needed to get away. Her mum had just died and she was literally on the edge. And it was the cheapest place we could go. We went to Gumbit in Bodrum. It's a bay. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I got my teeth done over there. My beautiful teeth. Ishmael. Mom's been to Ishmael, she liked Ishmael. But the people are lovely. It's like you show them respect, you get respect back. But as a solo traveller, I travelled to Turkey twice a year for 7 years on my own after me and Mon had been a few years. When she stopped travelling, that gave me the confidence to travel on my own because I kept going back to the same area, different hotels, but the same area, and you make friends. And it's beautiful. And it was one of my Turkish friends took me up to the dental place, and they're trained by an American team, and the whole team come and assess your teeth. But I had my own teeth filed down and veneers on by the end of a week, and then the second week I rested. Even the hotel, the Sami Beach Hotel, fabulous. They allowed me to come down, get a tray. They would give us a tray, get my lunch and everything, and take it to my room. You remember Mon? I've not seen her for years. She doesn't live far from me now, like either. But she's a grandma too. But guess how much a full set of top veneers cost us, Sam? How much do you think it costs in the UK for a full set of top veneers? They're not individual, it's half and half. But I've never had any issue, and I've had them in about 10 years. It cost me £380. It was either 380 or £360. And they're beautiful. I've had no issues with them. I did get a discount because I was took up by a Turkish friend, so I don't know how much discount that was. But I was quoted 1,200 for bottoms on, what do you call them, titanium? 3 titaniums with veneers, 1,200. But then the beheadings, there was threats of beheadings. If you remember the beheadings that were happening, there was threats, real threats on the Turkish beaches. Was it the beheadings, the shootings? It was one of the two. And it was one of my Turkish friends said it's best not to come for a while. And I've not been back, actually. Different things have happened. You hate your teeth. Literally, I had them all find out. They must be on Facebook somewhere. All filed down to points, but I was sharing them on my Facebook. Unless it was my travelling page that I ended off deleting. But they were wonderful. They were a wonderful team. And I hate the dentist. Absolutely hate the dentist. It was like a pen. With a tiny little needle on the end. It must have been as fine as anything. And that was how they give you your shots in the gum. Never felt the shots. Never felt any pain. I sat in the dentist chair initially for the filing for 7 hours. 7.5 hours to be precise. And a couple of times he kept saying to us, you go, we do tomorrow, you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm so relaxed. I feel so calm and so relaxed, and this is not me. Because I don't like the dentists. You're losing teeth by the year. Oh. But that's how comfortable I felt. And it's weird because people saw me walking up the street and walking back. You know, the people in the restaurants, the bars, the shops, and say hello. And there was one day I went up that way and I didn't come back that way, and I went down this other side street to get back down to the hotel. The next morning I went up the normal way, and one of the waiters out of this thing, he pulled us and he went, where were you? And I went, what? We were worried you did not come. We see you go up, we see you not come back. They got worried because they'd seen me doing it, and they knew I'd been going to the dentist and stuff. And they got worried because they didn't see me come back. Good night, my darling. Sleep well. Don't be dreaming about teeth. Dude wanted to go to the loo. You know, he could have left at any time. Like I say, it was a team. It was a team that worked on it. And every move that was made, the whole team came in. The whole team came in, assessed, and then someone would take over. Like that one person didn't stand there for 7.5 hours. doing my teeth. But a brilliant job, brilliant result. And they were very good advising, because a lot of people go for the white. They go for like white teeth while they don't look real, because they're not. But mine was such a good match. I don't know how we got on about turkey and teeth. How did we get on about that? It's so strange. But it has passed midnight, and I think it is time for myself to get to bed too. Thank you so much for your energies in here this evening. And I just want you all to know, before I go, our loved ones are as near as we want them to be. When we think of them, they're there. And they're there with love, regardless of how they went. Good night, Dan. I'm going to go onto the Facebook, see if there's anything there. Have a wonderful sleep. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Good night. Blessed be. Namaste. Amen.